Oklahoma City Thunder and the Denver Nuggets. The series is tied 1-1. Obviously, we saw game one. Thunder had a big lead. Nuggets come back. Aaron Gordon hits the game winning three. That's all she wrote. The Nuggets still home court. But then we saw last night, it was belt to ass. The Thunder was not playing around. And they 40-pieced them guys. They scored the most points in a half with 87 points. That's pretty sad. But what do you expect the rest of the series to go in the Nuggets and the OKC Thunder?
Well, I think the Nuggets they found something in game one, and I think that the Oklahoma City Thunder found something as well. The Nuggets they found that if we get Chet and Hartenstein in the foul trouble, we legit have a chance at winning this game. Um, and on top of that, the Thunder found out that if we if we play the defense that we know we can play, then we can beat them because they had 18. They had the Denver Nuggets had 18 turnovers that first game, and Jokic and Jamal Murray had 11 out of those 18. So if we can get your two best players to turn the ball over, we have a good chance at winning. Alex Caruso played amazing. Him and Luke Dort played amazing defense on Jamal Murray. And I think that's what they need to continuously do. And we showed in that second game that you guys can't mess with us. Chet and Hardenstein. Chet was more aggressive this second game. And Hardenstein and Chet were in foul trouble, and I think that made a big difference because I think that first game they got out rebounded, and then now that second game they didn't get out rebounded. So it was like you guys, Chet and Hardenstein have to stay out of foul trouble. If they stay out of foul trouble, I think that they can beat them in 5 games, if not 6.
Yeah, game one, they out rebounded them 63-43. Killed them on the rebound. Killed them. I think you said it. Nugget, like, it's crazy. The Nugget, like you said, the Nuggets had 18 turnovers. The Thunder only had 9. So they took care of the ball. They took care of the basketball, but somehow still lost. I want to ask you, did you like them fouling up 3 with like 11 seconds left? Did you like that? Because that's been the
Yeah,
story. That was the story of game one of them up 3 and then just fouling. Like, do you agree with that or disagree with that?
I'm not mad at it. I agree with it. That I feel like that was a smart thing to do. The only thing is, if Chet would have hit his free throws, they would have been up 4, and it would have been a different ball game. So even if they did hit that three, they're still up 1, and then Shea or another one of they good free throw players goes to the line, and now they're up 3. It's like a whole different ball game. If Chet would have hit those free throws, that would have not been the narrative. The narrative wouldn't have been should you foul up 3 and things of that nature. So if Chet would have hit those 2 free throws, we would not be talking about this right now. So I'm not mad at it. I thought it was a good strategy.
I I don't have a problem with them going to the hole, dunking, getting a quick 2. I think the problem is a lot of people is what I'm seeing and hearing is why didn't you just let them play it out? You have a arguably one of the greatest defenses ever. Why you wouldn't just let them? Why you wouldn't let them just play defense? Like, I mean, we talk about it all the time. Like, their defense is great. Why do we need to foul? They're the ones down by 3, so they got and Jokic is not even in the game, so you don't even have the best player in the series on the court. So just let them play and see if they hit. Now, if they hit off that, it is what it is. I think that was a mental breakdown because I think Caruso fouled him. I think he just saw him get the ball, just grabbed him, and got a foul. So, am I upset at it? Not really. But I get it because Jokic isn't in the game, and it's like, just let your defense play it out. You guys have a great defense. Talk about Luke Dort, J-Dub, Caruso, Shea, Chet. Like, that's 5 good defenders on the court. Just let them score without Jokic. Like, they didn't take advantage of that. But to start with, hey, you think some voters thinking about, hey, man, Can I get my vote back and give it to Jokic?
No, no.
Hey.
Even though he had a masterclass first game, I still don't think that after this stinker that he did
Well, this was
last
unfortunate.
game, after that stinker that he did last game, I wouldn't want to, Now if he would have replicated that, then yeah, I could see where you coming from. But no, I think Shea still is the MVP.
Oh no, I think he's MVP. I'm just trolling. Oh, I mean, Jokic had a masterclass. Bro, 50 for 29, 42 points, 22 rebounds, 6 assists. I thought he was way more aggressive in the second half. I thought he was way more aggressive. And like you said, Shedden Hartstein was in foul trouble. He took advantage of that. And it's like, bro, you guys can't stop me. Like, and the good thing is this isn't Zubats. We just praised Zubats' defense on Jokic. Like Shed and Hartstein are the decent defenders for them as bigs, but they not Zubats. They're not big body guys, so they ain't gonna be able to just try to like stop him. Jokic's gonna get his and get serious. Now, yesterday we could throw that game away, man. They just gave up. They didn't even try to fight, bro. They didn't even try. Getting 40, giving up, first of all, giving up 87 points is embarrassing in the first half. That's embarrassing. It's like you guys didn't even want to be there. Belt to ass. Like,
to be honest though, go ahead.
No,
Go ahead.
go ahead. No, I was just gonna say, like, that's just embarrassing. Like, they didn't want to be there. It feels like we got our game, guys. We got game one. So now let's come out hot. And like you said earlier, the Thunder was like, I bet the Thunder, they was kicking themselves and was like, bro, we just let a lead go away. We let these guys come back. Aaron Gordon hits another game-winning shot. Bro, let's come out and not play with these boys. And that's exactly what they did. Bro, it was a dub after the first quarter. And I'm just thinking in my head, they might come back, but they ain't winning. And sure enough, they was down by like 30-some points at half. I'm like, yeah, this game's over, bro. There's no point of this. Just belt to ass, man. That's embarrassing.
But if the Thunder if they wanna win an NBA championship this year, Chet has to be more aggressive. Um, coming in, people were high of Chet, and Chet has not, granted he's been injured most of to start his career, but he needs to be more aggressive. He needs to be that Chet that everybody thought that he was gonna come in the league and be. And so far, he has not been that. He needs to be way more aggressive in order for this Thunder team to get them a championship this year.
I think I agree. And I can say the same thing about J-Dub. This was the same conversation they had that people had last year against the Mavericks. Because I think a lot of people picked the Thunder to win that series. But if you go look, Shea was the only one that played good, and Chet and J-Dub didn't play good at all. And then you look in the first game, what? J-Dub was like 5 for 20? Something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he played terrible. And this is a guy that I didn't have as an all-star, but I think if I remember correctly, you had him in your all-star ballot, I
Mm-hmm.
think. So the fact that you are an all-star and people think highly of you, and you come in to the playoffs in game one in the second round and you lay an egg is unacceptable. The same thing with Chet. Unacceptable. Like what did Chet give me? This game, I'm looking at the game with bro. Chet only gave me 12. What was you out there doing? You just out there just chilling and just getting
Well,
cardio in?
Well, first and foremost, what the difference between game one and game two? Game one, they put Chet on Jokic. I mean,
Yes.
granted, Hartenstein was in foul trouble, but you don't want Chet on Jokic. That's barbecue chicken all day long. And then the second game, they had Chet on Aaron Gordon, and I think that's what made a big difference because that first game, Aaron Gordon had a really good game. Now that you put Chet on Aaron Gordon the second game, Aaron Gordon isn't the same player he was. He can't drive as freely. He can't shoot as freely because Chet is long. And even if Aaron Gordon does body Chet, since Chet is taller than him, he can recover quickly. But Chet on Jokic, if Jokic bodies Chet, they about the same height. Jokic still gonna go up. You know what I mean? So I think that was a big difference too.
A lot of people said that the foul calls were one-sided last game. That the Thunder were just getting a lot of calls, and they're talking about how Jokic is getting fouled every single possession, and they're not calling it. I mean, how can you how can you officiate Jokic like he's a big guy? Like it just depends. But
What about
I
that
mean,
first game though? The Nuggets shot more free throws than them that first game. I didn't hear
no, I
nothing
agree.
then.
Oh no,
I
you
didn't
didn't
hear
hear
nothing
nothing.
then.
You didn't.
So
You
that can't be an excuse. That's not an excuse, dog. They just didn't come out to play that second game, and they got outplayed that second game. That's all it was.
listen to this. Yesterday's game, Aaron Gordon was a minus 36. Michael Porter was a minus 25. He's been so bad. First two games, he's been terrible. Jokic was a minus 36. Jamal Murray was a minus 34. Christian Braun was a minus 40. And Westbrook was a minus 30. That's just so bad, bro. And then when you look at Shea, bro, Shea was a plus 51 on the court. Plus 51. That's crazy. But now I can't really say, hey, J-Dub, you got to be more aggressive this game because you 40-pieced them. So I can't say nothing about that. But I don't think the Nuggets get blown out like this again. I don't think this happens. I think the games will be closer. Now, could the Thunder like pull away late or the Nuggets? Yeah, that could happen. But I don't expect another 40-piece. I expect in Denver that J-Dub and Chet be more aggressive. Like I said, like you said earlier, he had 15 points, 11 rebounds. He was 3 for 8. Now, next game, I expect at least 15 shot attempts. J-Dub, I expect at least close to 20, maybe like 16, 17, something around there. You guys have to be aggressive. And I said it on the live reaction. I said, if Chet and J-Dub don't play good, they're not winning. It's not going to happen. This was an anomaly game for the Nuggets that they got 40-piece. So if the game is closer and they don't play good, they could probably lose the next couple games in Denver. So those guys have to play good. They have to play better for them to win. You
I
getting
wouldn't
bailed
be
out.
surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if the Thunder. I don't think they're gonna get 40-pieced again, but wouldn't be surprised if the Thunder 20-pieced them every other game after this because
Wow.
if you shut down Jamal Murray, what else do the Denver Nuggets have? And they've played Jamal Murray great. The first game I think he shot like 5 for 16 or something like that. Second game he didn't really take that many shot attempts. But they're getting the ball out of his hands. They're making him take tough shots. And if you stop him, what else do the Nuggets have? You don't really have another consistent scorer besides Jokic. But so if you cut his head off, then the Nuggets are easy to beat because
Aaron
where the
Gordon.
offense going to come from?
Aaron Gordon. He been hooping. He been hooping. I can't lie and say he hasn't been hooping.
I think they keep Chet on him. I think Chet can keep Aaron Gordon in check for the rest of the series.
I need Aaron Gordon to baby that dude. What? Aaron Gordon, what, like a good 250, probably more than that, 260. And what is Chet, like 190, 200?
Yeah, he probably about 200, 215.
Man, you better go down low and baby this dude, bro.
I don't
Like,
think that's
you
gonna
gotta
matter.
baby him.
Chet too tall, bro. Even if he shoulders him and bodies him, he still gotta go through all those long arms. I don't think it's gonna be that easy. Because
You
if it
seen
was, he would have showed up second game. Why he didn't show up second game then?
you
He
talking about
showed
Aaron
up the
Gordon?
first game.
You talking
Yeah.
about Aaron
He showed up the first game, Chet wasn't guarding him. Second game, Chet guarded him. He ain't show up at all.
I told you I'm like, this is an anomaly game. Like, bro, it was 45-21 after the first quarter. You damn near could say the game was over at that point, bro. Like, they came out hot, bro. Like, I don't know what you expect, bro. The Thunder, they shot 56% from the field, 91% from the free throw line. They only missed three free throws. Shea, it's surprisingly, we talk about the playoffs and how teams play physical, ain't getting foul calls. Shea got a lot of foul calls. He had 11 free throws this game. 34 points. He had a you could say a masterclass. But I think the Nuggets played better. I do think they win one of these games. I don't know which one, but I just think they played better, man. This was embarrassing. Belt to straight ass. To just get outplayed in basically every quarter is unacceptable, especially after Nikola Jokic's masterclass. I think a lot of people thought the Thunder was gonna win like yesterday's game, but we thought Jokic will at least get you 20, maybe 13, and probably like 6, 7, 8 assists. He didn't give you that at all. And like you said, we need playoff Jamal Murray. Like people are saying, like a playoff riser. Like he rises up in the playoffs. And the Thunder are a different breed, bro. If you don't rise up against them, y'all definitely losing. Like you said, probably losing 5. I picked the Thunder in 6, but if Jamal Murray don't rises up, they getting smacked, man. They definitely getting smacked.
I think the Thunder gonna win the next 3 games. I don't think Denver's getting
Wow,
another
you think
game.
they're getting
I
another
don't.
game?
I don't think they're getting another game.
What did?
The
What was
defense
your
that I've seen
prediction?
them play on Jamal, I don't remember my prediction. I think I had the Thunder in 5, maybe 6.
Mhm.
But
Okay.
saying that, even that first game, even though the Nuggets won that first game, that defense that they played on Jamal Murray was amazing. It just took that Jokic, them Chet and Hardenstein getting in foul trouble for Jokic to go crazy. If they didn't get in foul trouble, I don't think they win that first game at all. And then on top of that, the Nuggets, they got Jokic in foul trouble both games. First game he had 5, and then this second game he fouled out.
Yeah.
So I think the Thunder defense is disrupting the Nuggets offense, and if they can keep playing great D, which I think they will on Jamal Murray, I don't think the Nuggets are gonna get another game.
I definitely think they get another game. I just don't know which one. They're gonna get I think they get a game at home. And then they go back to OKC 2-2. But that crowd at OKC, man, they probably got the best crowd left in the playoffs. Like they be going crazy there. And that's an advantage for them, bro. That's an advantage. And that's why, I picked the Thunder. Well, I picked Thunder because they just got the better team, obviously. And depth does play a part still. Like the Clippers is a different story, but these dudes ain't no joke, bro. Like to go out there and be running like a legit 6, 7 man lineup, like especially when it's Westbrook and then you really just bring a Peyton Watson off the bench. That ain't it. Because Aaron Gordon is basically your backup center, and he starts. That's
only
not
way,
ideal.
only way they get a game is if Michael Porter Jr. shows up. That's the only way.
He's been so bad.
That's the only way they get a game.
He's been bad. He had 2 points first game and 8 points yesterday. He's been so bad. And you can
he
say the
does have a
shoulder.
shoulder injury.
Yeah, at
and
the
it's his
same
shooting
time.
arm. It's his shooting arm too. So
yeah, I can say that. But man, when he played against the Clippers the last couple of games, he played decent enough to help them win games. So I can't use that as an excuse. I think he's just playing trash right now. I think he's just playing straight trash. But I think Jokic bounces back. I think Jamal Murray bounces back. And they still gonna lose. I'm still picking. I still got Thunder in 6. But I really, like I said in live reaction now, I just need J-Dub and Chet to play great. Not great, but just good. Like, I don't expect Chet to come out here and give me like 25. I'm not expecting that from him. But I am expecting more aggressive to be more aggressive, like you said earlier. I'm expecting that. And hit your open threes, bro. They're like you're gonna get wide open looks for the threes, but you have to be aggressive. And the same with J-Dub. You are the second, to some people, the second best player on this team. So I need you to step it up. And they're going to a hostile environment. Like Denver, that altitude and stuff like that, they ain't no joke. So the Nuggets got the home court. They won home court. So now they gotta win one of these games on the road, which we think they will, but they gotta win one of these games on the road. Then they can finish them off, man. But Thunder, great, man. They're a great team. They bounced back with a 40 piece. 149 and 106 is crazy in a playoff game. It's crazy. All right. Let me read these. The Thunder had 31 points in 6 minutes. They showed did. Jokic MVP, Jokic MVP, Jokic MVP. I don't care. Michael Porter Jr. is mentally out. Even Jokic is sick of him. Is he mentally out?
It's literally that shoulder injury. I agree. I think he is mentally out because David Alleman know he can't really play him because it probably hurts to shoot, bro. Like you said, he played decent them last couple of games against the Clippers.
Yeah,
he
I think
had
he played good
15,
enough.
5, and 14.
I think he
Like
played good
that
enough.
shoulder that shoulder is obviously affecting him. And Michael Porter Jr. is mostly a shooter. And so if your shooting arm is hurting you, like you're not gonna shoot the ball that well. I think that shoulder injury is really affecting him.
Man, he better get shot up or something, man. You better play through that, bro. Well, actually, he probably is, and it probably still hurt him.
Mm-hmm.
They do need him though. I think he is like a key part. I wouldn't say X factor, but I think they do need that
he's
3-point
the
shooter.
X factor.
I
He's
think
the
it's
X
Aaron
factor,
Gordon.
bro.
I think it's Aaron Gordon, bro. Like Aaron Gordon, can you not, bro? Can you not say you don't have to say he's like the second best player, but you can argue he's been the second best player so far in the playoffs for the Nuggets, bro. You can argue it, bro. Without him, they're probably not even here right now as we speak. Bro, the man had 2-game winners.
Yeah.
So it's like you can argue it. Like Aaron Gordon has been amazing for them, but I do need
he been hooping. But the Clippers defense versus the Thunder defense is two different things. Two different defenses. So like the Clippers, you can low key. Aaron Gordon can low key go off against the Clippers because he's bigger than most of those Clippers players. But this OKC team, they big as well. They just as big as him, if not bigger. Pause.
I mean, brother. I mean, brother, the Thunder defense is so great. People are saying, and I actually might agree with them, Shea Gilgeous is probably the 7th best defensive player on that team.
You second best?
7.
Oh, 7th?
7.
Let's see. Luke Dort is definitely number one.
No order.
Luke Dort, Alex Caruso. What? Probably J-Dub, Chet.
Casey Wallace.
Yeah, I think Casey. I think Casey Wallace is a better defender than Shea. Yeah.
Maybe Hartenstein to an extent. Like, that's how great their defense is. That the best player who is a good defender is the 7th, 6th, 7th best defender on the team. That's how great the defense is. So this is no joke.